Have you ever faced a situation where every second mattered and one wrong move could change everything? What if you could make decisions like one of history's greatest strategists, a man who shaped the way kings, generals, and even modern CEOs think today? In this video, we'll uncover Machiavelli's 7 laws for fast and right decision-making. These are principles that can help you act with precision, power, and strategy in any moment that matters. Stay till the end, because law number 7 is the one even Machiavelli himself warned could destroy the unprepared mind. Niccolò Machiavelli was not just a philosopher. He was a strategic psychologist long before psychology even existed. He observed how people think, how power works, and how decisions shape destiny. In Asterisk, The Prince Asterisk, his most famous book, he studied rulers who rose and fell based on the speed and accuracy of their decisions. To Machiavelli, indecision was worse than a mistake. Because waiting too long to act is still a decision, just one that lets others take control. First, let's talk about law number 1. Control your emotions before the moment controls you. Machiavelli believed emotion was the first enemy of strategy. He said, "Men are driven by 2 things, fear and ambition. When fear dominates, we hesitate. When ambition dominates, we rush. The wise leader controls both." Before making a big decision, take a breath. Detach from the heat of the moment. Ask yourself, am I deciding from clarity or pressure? From vision or reaction? Machiavelli would say, a calm mind sees the battlefield as it truly is. In modern terms, never text, call, invest, or react when you're emotionally charged. Control your emotion, and you control the outcome. Next is law number 2. Gather information like a spy. Machiavelli admired spies, not for their secrecy, but for their awareness. He wrote, "A prince must have eyes and ears everywhere." In decision-making, information is your weapon. But most people decide with only half the data. They rely on assumptions, and Machiavelli warned that assumptions kill kings. Before deciding, ask, what do I not know? What information could change my mind? In today's world, this could mean research, talking to mentors, or analyzing trends before you act. Machiavelli's genius was in observation. He knew that the one who sees clearly decides correctly. Now for law number 3. Weigh the risks like a gambler. Every choice has a cost. Machiavelli called this the price of fortune. He said, "Fortune is like a river. When it floods, it sweeps away everything in its path. But when you prepare, you control its flow." The translation? Before you act, know the worst-case scenario and prepare for it. Great decision makers think in probabilities, not emotions. When you know what you can lose, you make decisions from a position of strength, not fear. That's what separates a leader from the crowd. So, before you decide, ask yourself, if everything goes wrong, can I still stand? If the answer is yes, move forward. This brings us to law number 4. Appear decisive, even in uncertainty. Machiavelli knew that leadership is theater. He said, "Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are. Even if you're unsure, you must act confidently, because hesitation spreads faster than fear." In any group, team, or relationship, people follow the one who seems sure. The trick? Decide fast on small things, and you'll train your mind to decide better on the big ones. Speed builds confidence. Confidence builds control. Control builds success. Machiavelli's advice is, don't wait to be certain, move, and asterisk make asterisk it certain. Law number 5 is one of Machiavelli's greatest insights. Adapt faster than others can react. A wise man adapts himself to circumstances as water shapes itself to the vessel. When plans fail, and they always will, you must adapt immediately. Machiavelli believed flexibility was more powerful than perfection. In business, relationships, or war, the first one to adapt always wins. You warn against people who cling to the past, saying they perish by sticking to the path that once made them great. So if a strategy isn't working, change it fast. Don't protect your ego. Protect your progress. Let's discuss law number 6. Decide based on reality, not hope. Hope is beautiful, but Machiavelli called it the most dangerous illusion. He wrote, "Men are so simple and so obedient to present necessities that he who deceives will always find someone who lets himself be deceived." What did he mean by that? That many decisions fail because we want the world to be different than it is. Machiavelli would tell you, see the world not as it should be, but as it is, and you will rule it. So before deciding, ask, am I seeing the facts, or just what I wish was true? True wisdom is cold clarity, and from clarity comes power. Finally, we arrive at law number 7, Machiavelli's most misunderstood principle. Fortune favors the bold. This doesn't mean reckless action. It means calculated courage. When everything is uncertain, act. Because hesitation kills more dreams than failure ever will. He believed that boldness confuses enemies, inspires allies, and creates momentum. Even if you fall forward. In critical moments, when others freeze, you must move. That's how Machiavelli defined power. So, let's summarize Machiavelli's 7 laws for modern decision-making. First, control your emotion. Never decide in anger or fear. Second, gather information. Knowledge before action. Third, weigh the risk. Know your loss before your gain. Fourth, appear decisive. Confidence creates control. Fifth, adapt quickly. Flexibility beats perfection. 6, see reality clearly. No illusions, only facts. And 7th, act boldly. Courage completes strategy. Now, imagine applying these to your life. Choosing a career move, handling conflict, making financial decisions, or deciding whom to trust. Machiavelli's principles aren't about manipulation. They're about mastery of self. And the person who masters their own decisions masters their destiny. So next time you face a tough choice, remember Machiavelli's 7 laws and decide not from fear, but from strategy. Because life rewards those who move with purpose, clarity, and courage. If you found this video insightful, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell for more deep dives into psychology, philosophy, and strategy. Thank you for watching.